Good morning everyone, my name is April T. Estimo and this is our informative video in personal development.
Knowing myself is self-discovery and identity. What is self? In philosophy term, it is the being which is the source of a person's consciousness. It is the agent responsible for an individual thoughts and actions. Personality and the self. In psychology, the term personality is referred to as the set of behaviors, feelings, thoughts, and motives that identifies an individual. Personality is the essence of who we are and the embodiments of one physical, psychological, cognitive, affective, and spiritual self. In psychology, the self will be described in terms of personality. Gordon Allport, personality is a pattern and habits, attitudes, and traits that determine an individual's characteristic behavior and traits. What is nature and nurture? Nurture is heredity or genetic makeup, and nurture is environment.
Did you know a little fact about mental health? First fact, 1% of the general population develops schizophrenia. Schizophrenia has positive and negative symptoms. Positive symptoms are disturbances that are added to the person's personality, such as delusions, hallucinations, disordered thinking, and speech. While the negative symptoms are capabilities that are lost from the person's personality, such as social withdrawal or loss of enthusiasm, lack or drive or initiative, and emotional flatness. Second fact, a person who has one or both parents with mental illness is more likely to develop mental illness. This can be hereditary. 1 in 10 people in the general population have experienced depression, compared to the 1 in 4 for people whose parents have experienced depression. Mental illness tends to begin during adolescence. Yes, this is a fact also, because the first episode of a mental illness often occurs between the ages of 15 and 30 years.
Developing the whole person. I learned this lesson is about the attitude, behavior, and values. Attitude is a way of feelings or acting toward a person, thing, or situation. The affective component involves a person's feelings, emotion about the attitude control. Behavior. Behavior is a fundamental aspect of human life and includes patterns of behavior, reactions, and activities that individuals or groups exhibit in relation to their environment. Values has been seen as overall conceptions people hold toward the world and highlights their behavior, motivation, conceptions, and personality.
Mental health includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, and act as we cope with life. It also helps determine how we handle stress, relates to others, and make choices. SPACIS. S stands for subject well-being. May be defined as one's personal thoughts and feelings about one's overall states of being. P stands for perceived self-efficacy. Is one's perception of one's value and worth, effectiveness, and ability in performing a task or activity. A stands for autonomy. Deals with one's capacity to separate one's identity from other significant persons, parents, lovers, special friends. C stands for competence. Is the perception of one's capacity to effectively perform a function or activity using specific skill and knowledge, and achieving the desired result at a given time. I stands for generational intelligence. It refers to the relationship between individuals who belong to different generations but may be living separately as independent, autonomous person during a specific period of time. S stands for self-actualization of one's intellectual and emotional potential. They have acceptance of their reality and compassion to help solve problems of other people.
Stress is psychological and physiological response to challenging situations or perceived threats. Balancing these demands can be challenging, and the fear of failure or uncertainty about the future make stress, the external and internal. External stressors are factors originating from outside an individual influencing their well-being. These can include environmental factors such as financial difficulties, work or academic pressures, family conflicts, and social expectations. Internal stressors, on the other hand, originated within an individual thoughts, feeling or perceptions. These may include self-imposed expectations, perfectionism, a negative self-talk, or unresolved emotional issues. Both external and internal stressors contribute to an individual's overall stress levels. In effective stress managing typically involves addressing both the external circumstances and the internal thought process to foster well-being.
The challenges of middle and late adolescence. And these are the 12 challenges during adolescence. Number 1. Attitudes and behavior towards sexuality and sexual relationship. Number 2. Academic concerns. Number 3. Group belongingness. Number 4. Health and nutrition. Number 5. Developing or regaining self-esteem. Number 6. Rules. Number 7. Material poverty. Number 8. Parents working abroad. Number 9, career choice. Number 10, relationship. Number 11, values and beliefs. Did you know your rules as a Filipino? Then here are 8 rules being a Filipino. Number 1, you are a citizen of the world and of Philippines. Number 2, you are a resident of your own city, town, and barangay. Number 3, you are a member of your family and probably have siblings and a set of parents. Number 4, you are a student in a local public or private high school. Number 5, you are a friend to somebody and this relationship may be romantic or friendly. Number 6, you are probably a member of an informal friendly group or student organization. Number 7, you are a child of the universe. Number 8, you are you. You have responsibilities to yourself as your own personal caregiver.